What's up, guys? It's Nick from Empire Figs, and today we're going to be looking at the Thunderbolts, John F. Walker, and the Sentry. And today, let's cover these figures and let's see what they have to offer. But first, let's take a look at the box. It says 4 plus at the bottom. You got the Hasbro symbol in the corner. It says Marvel Studios Thunderbolts, Marvel Legends at the top, and you get your warning symbol. You get the figures in the box. It looks like John Walker comes with his shield, right? And it gets his extra two hands, and then you get Sentry with the extra pair of two hands as well. So let's take a look at the side of the box. You get this box art here. You see, move it to here. Cinematic looking, filled to the figures here. Looks good. Kind of have Sentry staring straight out at us. John Walker looking down. All right, let's look at the back of the box. You get the same picture here. It gives you a description on who the character is. So let's read it. It says, after losing the title of Captain America, John F. Walker must face the sins of his past when a covert mission turns into something much more sinister. Hmm. And now let's go to the Sentry. It says, beneath the surface, the seemingly ordinary yet mysterious Robert Reynolds holds the power to become the Sentry, the strongest hero the world has ever known. And I've been excited and I've been waiting to open this box of figures for a while now. I have the other figures here, Yelena and Red Guardian, too, so look out for those reviews. But let's open this figure up and let's see what it has to offer. All right, great, guys. We got the figures out of the packaging, so let's look at their accessories. John Walker comes with his shield that's battered, and it looks like it's been hit a lot, and I like it. It looks good. There's scratches on it. There's dents in it. You get to see the red that's prominent, right? The metal looks like metal all throughout with the scratches. That looks really good. Looks in the back. These things are very you just got to pay attention because these things could break very easily. So when you're putting this on the guy, just make sure that he's secured on there right, or else this could snap. Right? It's a hit or miss with this stuff here. Um, but let's move on to his hands. He comes with two fisted hands here. Get these two fisted hands, all red, looking like this. Take a look at the other one. Looks good. Put it down, and then you take a look at the Sentry's accessories. He doesn't really come with anything other than two fisted hands here, all white. Put these down. Now let's take a look at the guys themselves. We got the Sentry here. You can feel the texturing all throughout the figure here. The lines, the different sculptings in the figure, the sculpted lines in the figure. You could feel the texturing like right here in this part here, upper torso. Get a, I don't know, would you call that a dark blue, navy blue color kind of here around the collar of his neck. Same with the wrist, little gold going around. You can see, boom, little gold going around. You get gold on the belt as well. Blue lines all throughout the figure. The cape is pretty basic. It's blue. Wish it would be wired. I wish Marvel Legends would upgrade their capes to being wired capes or cloth capes at least, because it gives it a better look and there's more options that you can get out of a wired cape when you're posing the figure itself. Um, but you take a look at the boots, get a dark blue here. I think it's blue. It's a darker blue. You get gold all throughout it. Look at the bottom. You get the peg holes at the bottom of the shoes. That's what this guy looks like. Let's put him down. See if I can't fix him real quick. Let's move on to John Walker here. You get the red and the white. I like how dirty it looks. Gives it a real nice look. Get him all throughout the figure here. Lift it up. Get a little pouch here, whatever he's storing in there. Same on the other side, red. See it? This time around, there is a star. There is a star. It's right there in the corner here. There is a star, but it's kind of covered up. Can't really see it, but there's a star there. You get the silver wings at the top of his head. Boom. Red on the helmet, you can see here. On the other side as well. This is a better face sculpt of the actor here. I think they did a good job, a better job than last time. If not, it looks the same, but I think it looks better to me. Here it looks better. You get the American flag on both of his shoulder pads. Boom. Look up. What's disappointing here is that this gun can't come out. It's basically just useless. I have no idea why they didn't include two guns or an extra gun that he could use. He has this here. He has a trigger finger, but it's like you didn't even give him a gun to use, so you're gonna have to take a gun. They're like you're gonna. I guess they're just assuming that you already have a, a piece to mess with, right? Unless you take the guns from Red Guardian and you attach them to him, that could work. But you can see the black wash all throughout the white and the red. Looks good. You got red going all the way up from here, all the way up here. Boom. Peg holes at the bottom. It's pretty much what this guy looks like and the accessories that these two guys come with. So let's take a look at the articulation and let's see what these guys can do. We're going to look at the Sentry first, look at his articulation. And what we got here is double jointed elbows. Boom, pinless. Looks like this. Go to the other side. Double jointed elbows, pinless, go up this far. You get the bicep swivel here. Go all the way around if you need to. Boom. Take a look at this. Get the head. You get side to side movement. He can look down this much. And then he can't look back because of the hair. So that's going to hinder him there. But he can look down this much and not much back. Then you get the upper torso. You can't really see it. You don't really get much bend out of it. But going forward on it looks good. You don't really get much out of that upper torso, and that's very disappointing here. You're going to have to do some modifications. So all you customizers out there, do some modifications to the torso, and I think you'll be all right. You could do a full spin here. He gets the waist swivel as well. Let's put his arms up. That can also do a V pose. Let's look at the waist swivel here. Go all the way around. Boom. V pose. Legs can kick out this far. That's really good. Better than some Spider-Man figures. That's kind of crazy. Let's go down. This down. Oh, let's not break that. We don't want to break him. Just bought this. We got this. The wrist can move out this far and this much in. Boom. Do a full turn. Move up this far. This much in. Looks good. You get a thigh swivel here that can go all the way around on both sides. There you go. Then let's take a look at the double jointed knees. Boom. Pinless, can kick his butt. Pinless, kicking his butt. Put him down. Let's go to the ankles. full rotation all the way around, full rotation, and then feet can go down this much, this far up. I think that's all the points of articulation for the Sentry here. Let's move on to John Walker and let's see what he can do. John Walker here, let's take a look at his articulation. He has double jointed elbows here that can go up this far. Hindering kind of can't go up all the way like the Sentry. It hinders him here. Go here. Boom. Double jointed elbows on this side as well. Biceps swivel all the way around. Same with this side. Boom. I think both heads on the Sentry and John Walker are sitting on a dumbbell joint. I prefer the other one that looks more like this. I prefer this one because I feel like you can get way more out of it going back. Like way more out of it. That's just a little example of that. But this guy sitting on a dumbbell joint here, not mistaken. Go there. He got the double jointed knees. Can't kick his butt. Same with this side. Can't kick his butt. But they're pinless. That's a plus. You get the ab crunch. You can go down this far. This much back with it. That's pretty good. The wrist can go up this far. And this much in. But it can go up this far. Look at the other side. You can go in this much. This far out. You get a waist swivel all the way around. Boom. Got this. Let's go to the leg or the feet. Full rotation on the ankles. Go here. This is how far it can go down. This is as much as it can go up. That's it there. And the arms, they can swing up this far, almost doing a V pose. Legs can't do as much as the Sentry did. Sentry figure can do a full split. Compared to this guy, he can only do a V pose with the legs. And that is pretty much it for the articulation, guys. Now let's move on and have a little discussion and see what I rate these figures at. So for the discussion part of the video here, I rate this a 7 out of 10 for both of these figures. I think John Walker is pretty average. Nothing stands out to me. I think this is the best version of John Walker that we've gotten. I like the look with the dirtiness of the suit. I don't like the fact that the Sentry doesn't come with a wired cape. I think Marvel Legends in the future should consider making more cloth slash wired capes to go along with these flying figures because it makes them stand out and there's just more poses that you can get out of them. And the upper torso part on the Sentry is disappointing, and that's why I would give it a 7 out of 10 as well, is because of that torso piece that can't move out. What's crazy to me is that the Sentry can do a full split, whereas John Walker really can't. But it doesn't really matter. That's just whatever. But I give these a solid 7 out of 10. I thought the movie was okay. I think these are very good representations of how they look in the movie. And Wyatt Russell and Lewis, I think this is Lewis Pullman. I could be wrong. I could be saying it wrong. But Wyatt Russell, Lewis Pullman, that could be his dad. But nonetheless, they did a good job portraying those characters in the movie. The movie was okay. It wasn't the best MCU film that I've seen, right? So far, the best MCU film that I've seen after Endgame is probably Spider-Man No Way Home for me. but that's after Endgame. I'm not saying that, and I'm not saying that Spider-Man No Way Home is the best MCU film for me, but I'm just saying it's probably the best MCU film that I've seen to date after Endgame, in my opinion. I think the movie's okay. It did a good job introducing these characters or reintroducing these characters to the audience and giving us a team as them being the Thunderbolts or the New Avengers. The end credit scene is pretty cool. We're going to see the return of the Fantastic Four. What do you guys think about that? Uh do you think Doctor Doom is with them? You think he's going to come separately, or you think he's in the same ship as them? I don't know, but I think these figures were dope. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to my videos. Um, Follow me on TikTok. I'll leave a link for that in the description in my video. Thank you for watching them if you stuck around all the way to the end. And I will see you guys another day, and I will leave you with some poses.